Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
All right, everybody, and welcome back. And we are here with Mr. Bill McCarney. Thank you for joining us so early this morning. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It's been probably a year since I've been with you, and
Really?
really enjoy it, and glad to come on and talk about what we're doing at the Red Door Cafe and Gallery. We've had a really good year in 2014. That was our first year, and we had some major transitions. We started doing a plate lunch and meat and three, those kind of things, which the community has really embraced. And people tell us how hard it is to find a good meat and three, and that they have enjoyed it, and we've enjoyed serving it.
I've heard everyone all over raving about the food. So
good.
I think, is your cook's name Miss Lita?
Well, that's interesting. No.
I see the Facebook post.
Right, and we always talk about Miss Lita, and that's just a way to honor a woman who had that house from 1938 until about 1978.
Okay.
Her parents built the first two rooms in 1898, and then she got it in 1938 and had a boarding house in there, and so it's just a way to honor her. Really an interesting woman. She was in the first Cullman High School class, which was 1909, and out of 45 kids, she was the only one who graduated.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, well, I've actually thought she was a real person and that she was your cook.
Yeah, well, she is a real person, or was a real person.
Yeah.
She's passed away now, but
Well, I think that's a great way to honor her.
yeah,
That's really
yeah,
neat.
and kind of tie us to the history of the house and those
Right.
kind of things.
Can you tell us a little bit about what prompted you to start the Red Door Cafe?
About probably 7 years ago now. I was just fat, dumb, and happy volunteering at the Good Samaritan Free Health Clinic, and Jerry Jacob, who started the Good Samaritan Clinic, and I were talking one night about how difficult it is for nonprofits to find the money they need to do what they need to do with, and just kind of out of the blue, he said, "Bill, you ever thought about opening up a thrift store and giving the profit back to the community?" And of course, my immediate reaction, not just no, but an emphatic no. And then the wheels started turning, and 6 years later, we opened the Red Door, and the idea is we're a funding resource for the community, and give half the profit to Christian Outreach and Mission, the other half to nonprofits through a real simple grant program. And even the first year is, we've struggled as most new businesses do during that first year. We've managed to put about $9,000, a little over $9,000 back into the community and to different nonprofits and in various ways. So that's been a real success story for us.
That's really incredible that y'all give back, and you have delicious food and all of these other things that you have to offer. Now, a lot of people are aware of Ben South and his work, and I know that he's heavily affiliated with y'all. Can you talk with us a little bit about that?
Ben has, we've got, right now we've got over 50 artists in there from Huntsville to Montgomery, and Ben had just moved back to Cullman from Birmingham, where he'd been for about 40 years, and we got to know him just kind of happenstance, and he's become a real good friend and a real asset for us. And he's in there every day, and there's a lot, bless you, my child, and there's a lot going on in his head, and he comes in with a good idea every day, and I wish we could implement all of them, but there's just no way to do all that.
He's one of the most creative people I've
Yeah.
ever met, and he's always full of awesome ideas, and
Yeah.
he's just got such a warm heart. He's got a great attitude.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just a great guy.
He is, and he's become a good friend, and just really enjoy getting to know him.
So what are your plans for the start of this year? So, I mean, I know everybody has goals and resolutions. So what would your resolution for the Art Cafe be for this year?
Well, this year we are in a transition period. We're going to maintain, some art, but we're moving into, for lack of a better term, kind of a general store. We're going to do house-made red pepper jelly, red door, red pepper jelly. We'll do from Steel Orchard. We'll do apple pie filling and sell that. We'll have welded lawn art. We'll have some patriotic shirts and hats and those kind of things. We'll have retro toys. We'll have a real interesting, I think, mix of merchandise.
So maybe getting a little bit away from the gallery and more so into retail.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And what we've done is try to listen to the market and say, okay, what do y'all want, so we can do the best we can to supply it.
Now, when do you plan on actually having this area ready for the public?
February 1.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Wow,
so it's going to be a pretty quick transition, and yeah, we're really excited about it. We're also going to the Atlanta Mart next Sunday, see what they've got, and it's an exciting transition for us.
Absolutely, and it's showing growth, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
So where exactly is this going to be? Because I've been in the restaurant. I haven't walked all around it, but I felt like it was smaller. So where's that store going to go?
A lot of people think it is smaller until they walk down the hall and they look in those rooms, and it's like, upstairs we've got meeting rooms, and we don't ever charge people for using those. So if you out there in the marketplace need a meeting room for 3 to 30 people, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about that. So in that first room that you walk into, that'll be heavily merchandised. We'll have the lawn art out in the lawn. We'll have other merchandise in what's now the garden room and the hunt room, which are other rooms on the hallway going back toward the back of the house that we use for dining and meetings and those kind of things also. So yeah,
really
there's
exciting.
lots of room in there for lots of merchandise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I should have taken a tour when
You should have.
I ate there.
And tomorrow when you come back, we'll give you a tour.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Yes, I'm always checking the Facebook to see what's the special of the day.
Yeah. Well, and today we've got a new item. It's going to be blackened tilapia. We've been playing with that, and it's really a delicious piece of fish, and we'll have that, and meatloaf. We're also doing choices. For the first 6 or 8 months, it was just, this is Miss Lita's plate.
Right.
Just like at a boarding house, eat it or don't.
Oh, that tilapia, I can vouch for that tilapia. That
Yeah.
tilapia.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we've got chicken and dumplings, and we've got some things that people really enjoy, and a good price, $6.95.
Oh, definitely.
So, yeah,
That's good.
for a
It's a
meat
great
and 3,
price.
that's great. Yeah.
So, has the offering of having this or that instead of just saying one item, has that gone over pretty well?
It has. I think we just started doing that about a week ago, and so we're still kind of in that transition. But people say, "Oh, we get to choose now,"
I
and
bet,
so
I bet
they're
most of them say, "I want both."
a lot of
Have a
them
lot of that happen?
do. We do, or that they have a hard time deciding, between this or that.
Yes.
But yeah, it's worked out well so far, and think it'll just grow from where we are.
Definitely. Well, I know that you have one project going on right now, Warm Coats for Neighbors.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, last fall, I was talking to Javon Daniels at Cullman Caring for Kids, and they were not able they were getting lots of coats for adults, but not enough coats for kids. And so we started helping them with that, and we ended up collecting over 200 coats for kids, and got a $1,500 check to buy coats with from the Masonic Lodge here. So that went real well. This year, we want to we're helping them collect coats, but it's from infants to adults, and that's going real well again. And we've taken probably, I don't know, 150 coats or so to Cullman Caring for Kids, and we're collecting coats, but we're not giving them out because Cullman Caring for Kids has done that for years, and they've got it down, and there's no point in making people go to two places. They can just, go there. Mm-hmm. They've got coats, and there's a lot of people who really need a warm coat.
Right. Yeah, are y'all still continuing this? When's the last day you can?
We're through the end of January.
Through the end of January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if you got a Christmas coat and that last year coat doesn't quite fit or it's a little out of style, we'd love to have it to pass it on to somebody who needs a warm coat.
Definitely. Now, do y'all have any other projects in the works for this year?
We do, but we're not going to talk about them yet.
Okay. Well, when you're ready to talk about it, you just let us know.
All right. Very good.
Do you have any contact information that you can give us?
Yeah. We're right next to the Cullman Times parking deck on 4th Avenue. You can call us at 256-734-0599, 734-0599. We're on Facebook every day. We post our plate lunch, and it's just the Red Door Cafe on Facebook, and you can find us, and we'd love to see you.
Well, that sounds great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We sure do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you guys will stay tuned, we'll be right back.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Accident, storm, they all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
By home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Hear it.
And welcome back, everybody. Now it's time for our Discover Cullman segment, and if y'all remember what that is where we actually profile a lot of the local Cullman businesses. So we'll just go ahead and get on that.
Sounds like a plan. Tires for less, Bridgestone, Firestone. More than just tire, oil changes, minor engine repairs, shocks and brakes, alignments. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come see Greg and the guys on 2nd Avenue Northwest Highway 31, just past 157.
And Night Free Insurance Agency, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. You can give them a call at 256-734-4090.
Love at 425 degrees. Papa Murphy's take and bake pizzas. You just gotta love the way they taste, right out of the oven, hot and fresh. They also sell cookies too.
And Be Fit, it's a fitness facility located in downtown Cullman next to Renard's Gallery. Only $50 a month. Month to month, no contracts. Membership does include a free personal trainer.
OF Richard and Son Inc. open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday from 7 a.m. to noon.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear featuring Izod. It's 10% off of all Izod casual shirts, so check them out.
And that's our Discover Cullman. All right, now we're going to get to everybody's favorite time, to call in and tell us who our sponsor of the day was so you can win these wonderful prizes today. So give us a call at 256-734-7399. Again, that's 256-734-7399. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to get to everybody's favorite part of the day is the weather. Well, so let's make the switch to mix for the new 2016 Chevrolets. Come on, man, we all need those new Corvettes. Who wouldn't want one? As you can tell from the Doppler radar right there, everything seems to be down south in Florida, so everything's crystal clear here, just a little cold, but you know, put on a nice little jacket and a sweatshirt or something, and a scarf or a toboggan, and you'll be all right. Today's high is going to be 49 with 0% chance of rain. 0% chance of rain tonight. 33 is the low. Tomorrow's high is going to be 54 with a 10% chance of rain and partially cloudy. The next 7 days, Saturday is a 90% chance of rain with a high of 58, the low of 37. Sunday, 20% chance of rain, the high 42, low of 28. Monday and Tuesday, 0% chance of rain in the 40s. Low is going to be 24 Monday, but looks like it's going to be really, really cold. So please, ladies and gentlemen, wear your jackets, wear your scarves, wear your toboggans, your hoodies, whatever you got to. Just stay warm, whatever you do. And please be careful, especially tomorrow with the rain, because I know how the roads are. They're already pretty bad, and it's been freezing. Watch your pipes. It's going to get real ugly real quick here. So
yes, and it was definitely freezing yesterday afternoon. You could just feel the chill in the air, so it's only going to increase.
Oh, you could literally, last night, you could take a water bottle and spray it. I don't know why I did this. And watch it freeze, and you can just watch little kids just slide down it with a boogie board.
That sounds dangerous.
They had a bed at the bottom. I'll give them credit. They would have been a lot smarter than me. I just went down at old school on 2 feet and busted my face, and I went, well, oh well. So.
Well, we definitely encourage everyone to be safe and stay warm, and if you'll stay with us, we'll be right back.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. And the annual Empty Bowls of Cullman County will be February 15th at First Methodist Church. You can experience an evening of Southern gospel music and delicious chili and help fill the empty shelves of the local community food bank. Dinner includes chili served in a keepsake pottery bowl made by local potters.
Fairview High School class of 1963, Saturday, January 16th, 6 p.m., Ryan's and Coleman's. Please come out and be there. I know I'll be there helping serve out some of them. So please come out and enjoy the free food.
And the Red Door Art Cafe's Warm Coats for Neighbors project is to collect donations of new or like new coats. All sizes from toddler to adult are needed. Drop them off at the Red Door Art Cafe at 324 4th Avenue Southeast.
Government Affairs Committee Reform will January 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. Reform will be held at the TP County Club and an effort to share information and updates of each
municipality.
It's a big word.
And Brent Oliver hosts the gun show. This is the Gun and Knife Show here in Cullman, being held at the Cullman Civic Center. That will be January 9th and 10th. For more information, visit VPI gunshows.com.
West Point class of 1956 reunion Wednesday, January 13th at the Brandon Iron Restaurant at 1 p.m.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can find us online at mycolemantv.com, send us an email at mycolemantv@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today on this Wednesday, Dante Woodard. And don't forget, we will be doing that drawing on Friday for our winner, who will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And we'll be doing the anniversary drawing as well, so that one of our couples will receive a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
Please call in and send those in. That'd be great. And our sponsor today that you were supposed to call in and give us the answer to was Knight's Free Insurance. For over 3 generations, been providing great insurance services for the Cullman County area. So if you would, please give them a call. They're nice, friendly people. I guarantee they're going to either make your day. If they can't give you an insurance quote, they will make you smile. Those are very nice, genuine people.
They are wonderful. We're very grateful to all of our sponsors. Thank you very, very much. And, you know, it's Wednesday. We're almost to Friday, so.
Honestly, I kind of wish it would slow down a little bit. Enjoy 2000. Because honestly, if you think about it, 2015 went way too fast.
Oh, it went way too fast, definitely. And a lot of people have said that. So, you know.
I want 16 at least stick around for at least a couple more days. I mean, I know there's an extra day because there's a leap year this year, surprise, and the Olympics for this year. But, I mean, it just seemed like 15, 16. 15, 16. I mean, it's like by the time you hit 15, you get your permit, you're driving down the road, the next thing you know, your birthday, and you're driving by yourself, and you're just like.
Oh, I'm sure they're ecstatic. I would be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I just want it to go slow. Also, who knew that Fairview and West Point pretty much had the same reunion week? Did not know that.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't exactly remember their years, but...
1963 and 1954.
Okay, well, yeah, see? Wow.
Well, my dad was born in 63 and 54 has a lot to do with history, so I'm a history guy, so it kind of works out. But yeah, the Fairview stuff, I'll be there for that because actually one of my great grandpas or relatives, one of my relatives was actually there, and I'm going to help serve them food and stuff, and they're going to get and talk to me because I actually know a lot of the graduation class. For me being many, many, many years younger than them, I know a lot about most of them, and it's really interesting once you get to sit down and talk to them about school back then to now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially about the ones that went to the war and stuff. I don't know. I just love hearing old war stories and stuff like that, especially from me being a Fairview grad myself, an alumnus, hearing other people's story about how the school was different then till now. And especially at West Point, I'm going to try to go to that too, just to see how different schools were back in the 50s and 60s. You know, I don't know. That's just something that interests me.
Definitely. And I love that they, you know, they continue to meet, you know.
Yes.
It's not just a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year. I mean, they meet all the time. They're actually friends, and they hang out, and they keep in touch, and that's a really nice thing that I think kind of says a lot about their generation.
One thing that I've also noticed though about Fairview, and I can say this with our community, every year seems like it seems like it started with that group right there in 1963. Every year since then, they've always either met at the Superette, the school, or the church. They've always every year, either January over the summer or December. One of those months, they all get together and they invite everybody from the graduating classes, or who'll all come out, all the alumnus, and we'll all just get together, eat, and just talk about different things, our football stories, you know, all war heroes, you know, who's done what with their life, where are you going, how can I help you, the scholarships and stuff we can come up with, you know. I just love it because, I mean, for me, Fairview isn't really that much of a big town, you know, like Cullman. Cullman's pretty big, and for us to be small in the community, but to give back as much as we do and to help out, it just means a lot. So
definitely. Well, thank you guys for joining us today, and I'm Natalie Bonner.
And I'm Dakota Bailey.
And we will see you in the morning. Have a wonderful day.